2023, the Southern leaders divided over grilling Tinubu, Atiku, Peter Obi, and others. Welcome to the channel once again. Thank you for joining us. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe. If you're joining us for the very first time, and to existing viewers, please do well to give us a thumbs up on all our posts as they come your way. Now, let's get into the details of today's report. This one says the Southern leaders are actually divided over grilling Tinubu, Atiku, Peter Obi, and other presidential candidates. It says, on the heels of the interactive session between the Arewa Joint Committee, AJC, and the presidential candidates, major Southern regional groups and leaders are divided over towing the same path, insisting that the next president must come from the South. The groups comprising of the Afenifere, the Yoruba Council of Elders YCE, the Pan Niger Delta Forum PANDEF, and the Oduduwa United People Association ODUPA, amongst others, cautioned against abandoning rotational presidency in 2023. In various chats with Sunday Vanguard, they were not keen about doing what the Arewa Joint Committee did in Kaduna, but were more concerned about the electoral process and where the next president should come from. However, the PANDEF said plans are ongoing to have an interface with candidates from the South in line with the clamor for Southern presidency. Some northern political leaders under the auspices of AJC had organized an interactive session for all presidential candidates. Held in Kaduna last week, the presidential hopefuls who participated include Kola Obiola of the People's Redemption Party PRP, Peter Obi of the Labour Party LP, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress APC, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party PDP, and Prince Adewale Adebayo of the Social Democratic Party SDP. The hopefuls addressed the forum on their plans for northern Nigeria if elected, but southern groups were divided on the likelihood of having such in the entire South. The General Secretary of the Afenifere, Chief Olushola Ebiseni, said, for over a year in Afenifere and amongst other groups, particularly the Southern and the Middle Belt Leaders Forum, we have, through rigorous debates, given the Nigerian situation a critical analysis and finally taking a position on what we objectively considered best to secure Nigeria. Our corporate existence and prosperity can only be peacefully guaranteed where and when no part is oppressed. To that extent, we reiterate unequivocally that the next president of Nigeria should be from the South after Muhammadu Buhari, and for equity, the Southeast, which is the only region that has not produced the president, should produce the president, and we found Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party is competent and suitable. Organizing a speech day program for candidates like a students' union election is not our modus operandi. It will be hypocritical to do so. Another Afenifere chieftain, Senator Femi Okuromo, said the group has no plan to organize any symposium for all the presidential candidates in the forthcoming general elections. He said some of the presidential candidates in the 2023 general elections had visited the organization. They briefed members of the organization about their vision and their mission for the country if elected. A symposium would amount to a repetition. On his part, the founder of Odupa Worldwide, Chief Jimoh Taofik, said his group is not interested in organizing any political debates for the presidential candidates. He said, we don't intend to organize a symposium for any candidate as the Arewa did a few weeks ago. This is the position and decision of the organization because we strongly believe that there is no way any of the presidential candidates or even anybody can perform magic as long as the 1999 constitution is still in use. Let us not be fooled again. The foundation of the problems confronting this country called Nigeria is all about the so-called 1999 constitution. I am not seeing any meaningful progress in the country unless the constitution is abolished. I have said it repeatedly and I am still saying it, that there cannot be any meaningful development in all ramifications. There may be more crisis than expected. There is no clear picture that any candidate will be declared winner as the president in 2023. A particular region with fewer resources is claiming to be superior to the region that is blessed with human and natural resources. The best solution is for each region to go their separate ways without embarking on violence. Nigeria is never one united entity in reality. I wonder why a few among the ruling class will continue to deceive us. The 1999 Constitution is not people-oriented, but was written by a few selected Nigerians and promulgated by Decree 24 of 1999 without subjecting it to a referendum. How can a constitution that centralizes security, judiciary, and resource control with no autonomy for local governments, among others, succeed? I can't understand how a constitution that takes care of a certain religion but neglects others thrives. And that is it on the details of the report. We can see that the southern groups are saying they will not host a symposium for the presidential candidates, just like the Arewa Joint Committee did last week in Kaduna State. But the southern groups are saying that we should not forget the rotation of presidency, and this time they are actually campaigning and they are actually saying that Peter Obi of the Labour Party is the best and suitable candidate to become president of Nigeria come 2023. We'd like to hear your thoughts. Please drop your comments in the comment section. It seems that the southern groups, the Afenifere, the Pandef, the Odupa, have actually they've actually endorsed Peter Obi of the Labour Party, and it seems that that is what the southern groups are actually going for. Well, until we come your way next time with more reports, do well to like, share, and subscribe to our post. Thank you very much, and God bless you.